Hello, this is KG Outdoor 16, and today is another episode of Wierd Wednesday. First off, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and follow my Instagram. My Instagram is KG Outdoor 16, no capitalizations, no spaces. Anyway, let's get on with Wierd Wednesday.
Well, folks, I was just walking around outside, checking my food plots, and I see a tiny little shed. Ooh. Tiny little 6-pointer. Maybe he'll be bigger next year. I'll clean this up and I'll show you in the studio. It's like 17 degrees out. I bet you the deer probably rubbed it off, started rubbing it, went up to, there's a log right here. Let's see, you can see it. There's kind of a dead tree right here. It probably rubbed the antler off and it fell. But anyway, see you back at the studio.
First up is our fishing report. For bass in the Midwest, like Ohio, Illinois, Pennsylvania, New York, we are going through a lot of snowstorms right now, like the nor'easter that's blowing through a lot of snow. And the ponds are starting to ice over and slush up. I personally haven't been fishing because I know I'm not going to catch anything in this brutal cold. But if you really want to go fishing, I would recommend using a jig, finesse worm. Take it very slow on the bottom. Do not go very fast. Jerk bait, probably let it sit for about a minute and then reel it in a bit. Let it sit for a minute. Not much going on in the Midwest. Now, if you're in Florida, the southern states, you're in spawn or pre-spawn, you're having a lot of action. I would use maybe a spook. And I don't know why. I've been having this around my studio. It's been floating around for a couple of videos. But it will be reviewed eventually. But yeah, I'd use a spook, topwater, if the fish are biting on the topwater. It depends on your state. I would use a fast-moving bait like a lipless crankbait, or a crankbait, or a jig. It really depends on what state you're in. If you're in Florida, you're in spawn mode, so you're doing basically your spawning tactics. So today I was checking my food plots. Anyway, let's get on the next segment. 6-pointer shed from last year. You can tell it's from last year because it's well worn, has some moss growing on the bottom. But when you want to go deer shedding. I wanted to say hunting, but I said shedding. It's Wierd Wednesday. That's the excuse I always used on Wierd Wednesday. But anyway, when you want to go shed hunting, you go to the places where deer hang out in the wintertime. Do not go to a place where you know the big bucks aren't going to hang out in the wintertime. I mean, sometimes they'll shed there, but it's more likely they'll be in the thick bedding area or on a trail. Now, I have been using these tactics for years, looking through thick bedding areas, and I have had some great finds, including this one. As you can see, it's a 6-pointer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And our rule is if you can hang a ring off of it, it's a point. Just imagine if this deer got bigger. There could be a lot of stickers and kickers, whatever they're called out here. It came off healthily. No skull. Healthily. It's not a word. But anyway, it came off good because there's no skull fragments. That's pretty good. Now, I feel this deer right here. This would have been a good deer. I do like this. Almost, it looks like it's split. Now, when this deer got older, this was a couple years ago, so I know what it looks like now. It just kind of grew up and it wide. But this deer, this was quite interesting when I found it. Because if you can't see, that antler went in deep. But it came out healthily because there's Healthly. I think that's a word. If it isn't, whatever. But you see it came out pretty good. There's no skull fragments. You could tell if a deer antler didn't shed well If you find a dead deer and there's a crack along right where it's shedded, that means it's very bad. Or sometimes it comes out in skull rips, which is very bad for the deer. But this is a pretty worn shed that I found a year ago. And you can see, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's a little bug mark there from the bugs. But that's really it with shed. Oh, it's Wierd Wednesday, folks. Pardon with me. But, yeah, it's shed hunting. So, good luck shed hunting. I hope everyone finds some big sheds. Now, if you find a shed bigger than these, you can send in your picture in order to be featured on next week's episode of Wierd Wednesday or another video. Just send it to me through my YouTube, Instagram, and I can put you on Wierd Wednesday. Now for our hunting part of Wierd Wednesday. Now in Florida and a couple other southern states, I don't keep track of it, but I know Florida is in turkey season. They've been getting some nice Osceola turkeys and eastern turkeys, that's not so. Eastern wild turkeys. But they've been really doing good. I hope Ohio turkey season is just as well. Pennsylvania, Michigan, and New York. So those turkey seasons should be pretty good and entertaining. Should I videotape turkey hunts? Comment down below. Comment on my Instagram page. Should I videotape turkey hunts? Would you like to see me turkey hunt? Comment down below. Or comment on Instagram. And I'm going to get into duck hunting. So obviously right now ducks are out of season. And geese are out of season. But except light geese, which are not in most of the Midwest, like Ohio and Kentucky, basically. I feel that Ohio is one of the states that is sandwiched between the snow geese flyways, because you see, Ohio's in the middle, there's Pennsylvania and New York, which gets the Atlantic flight of snow geese, then there's Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, Dakotas, and the West Coast. They get tons of snow geese and speckled bellies. I really want to go hunting for them one day, but maybe I will. But the light goose season, I heard, has been doing very, very good. You can just go on Instagram and search up hurricane waterfowl. You can see all the good hunts they have. But there's a lot of good hunts that they're having out west and out east. But I just wanted to say good luck to all those people that are out there light goose hunting. Be safe and good luck. So I was talking about hurricane waterfowl on Instagram. It actually is hurricane marsh waterfowl if you wanted to check that out. Just wanted to make it right so you can check out all the good goose hunts they've been having this spring. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Wierd Wednesday. It's awfully short because there's not much to talk about. That's why I could have put a topwater segment in here, but I'm going to save that for tomorrow, so I'm going to make an extremely long video tomorrow. And then we got the St. Patrick's Day special on Friday. I got a whole big pile of baits over there I need to review, and it's going to be on St. Patrick's Day, and it's going to be weird and awesome. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends about my channel. Subscribe for more awesome content like this. Click that notifications button, and you can see more of my videos. Thank you.